morning. Welcome to WFMS, where we're getting the news out to you. Hey, Franklin Middle School staff and students, who has it better than us? Oh, nobody. That's right. Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, and we are in our second day of the third quarter, and that's second semester. And A-Day students, you're going to be asynchronous. B-Day students, you're going to be Zooming with your teachers. Okay, and whether you're an A-Day or B-Day, you're going to make sure you go to your teacher's Canvas page. Take a look at this welcoming ritual. I like this one today. Can you think of a time when you were really embarrassed? How did you handle it? How we handle adversity, how we handle stress, how we handle anxiety, how we handle when we're embarrassed. Those are things that we remember, and maybe the next time we handle it better. So I want you to think of a time when you were really embarrassed, and how did you handle it? All right. We got some important dates to share. Tuesday. There was a big board meeting the other day. Tuesday, January 12th, A-Day hybrid students are going to be back to FMS for in-person classes. And Wednesday, January 13th, B-Day hybrid students are going to be back to FMS for in-person classes. So students, if you're in remote, you're going to stay in remote. Students that are hybrid, parents chose hybrid, in-person instruction, there's going to be communication out to you, and we will get you back, and we'll be talking about these expectations and rules. And don't worry, we're going to take our time. We've got to go slow so we can go fast. But at the board meeting the other night, it was determined that A-Day students and B-Day students, hybrid, in-person, will start on Tuesday and Wednesday. Lots of questions about that. Take a look at our daily schedule. Sixth grade, yep, it is a Wednesday. It is a day where you're going to go to your teacher's Canvas page at the prescribed time. And here are your prescribed times. Seventh grade, yep, it's Wednesday for you as well. We're going to make sure you go to your teacher's Canvas pages at these prescribed times. And eighth grade, you're going to go to your teacher's Canvas pages, and we kind of did a little adjustment a little while ago to your schedule. You're Zooming 4 days a week, Tuesday through Friday, math, lit, writing, history, science, departmentalized resource, and guide tutorial, and you're going to your teacher's Canvas pages at these prescribed times. Now, this is something also that's new. New school year, new semester, new quarter, new attendance procedure. So here's how we want you on your asynchronous days to check in for attendance. Now, there's a green banner on the FMS website. It's what this looks like on the very bottom of this slide. And on asynchronous days, days you do not meet on Zoom, you're going to go to the FMS webpage and click on the banner for your daily attendance. And it's going to take you to a spot where you log in with your district username and password. You're going to go check for attendance. You're going to click that button. And it says, I understand that I must still go to my teacher's Canvas pages and take care of business. So we don't just want you to click that button and not take care of business. We want you to click that asynchronous button banner pictured below and get in there for your attendance on your asynchronous day. Your teachers will still be taking your attendance on synchronous days. And when we're in person, teachers will be taking your attendance on those days as well. But on asynchronous days, we're going to use this button. Students, again, will be responsible for completing their work. And asynchronous days, just like we always have been, and you're checking your teacher's Canvas pages and your Google Classroom pages every single day. All right. I want to talk about a little bit of an expectation, and this is for Tuesday and Wednesday and every day when we return to in-person learning. That's going to be January 12th. You're going to see posters up like this, and it's going to be a COVID-19 symptom check. And if you have any of those symptoms, what we'd like you to do is stay home, okay? Fever, cough, headache, chills, muscle, body ache, shortness of breath, sore throat, new loss of taste or smell, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, congestion, a runny nose, nausea, or fatigue, those COVID-19 symptoms, we want you to stay home. So before boarding a bus or the school building, all students should go through this COVID symptom checklist. We talk with you as you enter the building, and if you are showing any of those symptoms, we want you to stay home and make sure you have your parent or guardian call the school. We'll be talking more about that. Another expectation, Everybody who received a school District 186 laptop also got that laptop and charger, and we want you to bring those in your bump armor bags. I've been calling them bumpo bags, and that's not the right thing to call them. They are bump bags. They're padded, and we want you to, every day you come to school, so students who signed up for hybrid, every day you come to school, we want you to bring your bump armor bag and your charger. And we want to remind you to please make sure that your laptop is fully charged when you come to school. But bring that charger anyways, just in case. So hybrid students will need to bring their fully charged Chromebook and charger and their bump armor bag to school on asynchronous days. Okay? Got another one. A little bit different process on how we enter the building for hybrid students. So we've got some pictures of some doors here. And 8th graders, you're going to be entering through the front doors, or what we call the main entrance. 7th graders, you're going to be entering by the cafeteria. Those are the doors we've always entered in. And 6th graders, you're going to be entering down by the gym. So 8th graders by the main entrance, 7th graders by the cafeteria, and 6th graders through the gymnasium on the east side of FMS. Cafeteria doors are on the west side. And there will be a separate morning entrance for each grade level. 8th graders will come in, 7th graders will come in, and 6th graders come in, and you'll get a temperature check, and you'll take that COVID screener, which is just a visual. You'll have an adult kind of asking you, are you having any of the symptoms? If you're good to go, you're good to go, and we'll get you off to breakfast. Oops. And lastly, oh, and I mentioned this one a little bit, sorry about that. When students enter the building through the assigned doors, each student will go through the COVID-19 screener process, have a temperature check, and then you're going to go to a grab-and-go breakfast. We'll talk more about that later. And if you choose not to have breakfast, you're going to go to your locker and then to your advisory period. And just to let you know, 6th grade, you're going to be eating breakfast in the gym. We've got a nice set of tables set up. 7th graders, you're going to be eating in the cafeteria. We've got a nice set of tables set up. And 8th graders, you're going to be eating in the library. That's a nice table set up. So we're going to be sitting a little bit different in breakfast. Lunch we'll still have in the cafeteria, but breakfast will be in some different spots. And we'll talk more about that over the next couple of days as well. This brings joy to my heart. We've got a fantastic show choir. We've got a great choir. We've got a great band. Got lots of great things going on. And Mrs. Shaw is calling all 6th grade general music and band students. What? 6th grade choir. When? A virtual Zoom. When? Mondays 2 to 2:45. And why? If you love to sing and dance, we want you to consider this Zoom. More information to come on that. Love seeing that. We've got some more shout outs. Hey, we want to give it a shout out to Mrs. Zenon. This is coming from Valentina. I would like to give a big shout out to Mrs. Zenon. We've been working on Martin Luther King essays, and she gave me comments and guided me to improve. Today I sent her an email and she called to do a Zoom. The best part was that she called after school hours to help me with my essay. And thank you so much, Mrs. Zenon. I'm glad you're my teacher. Very nice things to say, Valentina. Thank you. Good job, Mrs. Zenon. We've got a shout out to the whole FMS community. This one's coming from Elliot. Thank you, teachers, for working hard and not putting up with any nonsense, and for the students for not giving any. You're all troopers. All right. Good job, Elliot. Appreciate your kind words there. This one is going out to Mrs. Bolin and Mrs. Booth. I wanted to take time to thank Mrs. Bolin for all her hard work. I felt like she not only heard my concerns, but she cared about them. Her and Mrs. Booth helped me get back on track. That's coming from Michael. I know as a mom, it's been rough with e-learning. I can't thank Mrs. Bolin enough for all of her hard work. She really has gone above and beyond for my son. I really appreciate her calls and emails and encouragement and pushing through. Thank you. Mrs. Booth, thank you for helping us set up the plan to allow him to start his new path to success. You ladies rock. They do rock. And that's a nice one. Very nice, kind words. Thank you, Michael. This one's coming from Mrs. Becker. Shout out to her AP class. I have a wonderful AP, she says, and I had a 100% attendance today. And keep it up, students. She's very proud of you. Nice to hear. And last but not least, we've got Braden. Mrs. West always lets us play Kahoot in the morning if we get our stuff done. And Mrs. Womble always chats via Zoom back when I have a question or when I have a joke or something fun. And we've been in remote. And we've got great teachers and great students, and it's good to hear about those interactions. So thank you for sending those shout outs. Good job, students. Good job, staff. All right, here's our word of the day. The word is meticulous. I feel like I've had to be very meticulous the last week or so. What does meticulous mean? Let's see. Marked by extreme care and treatment of details. It's a 6-page scene and very meticulous, step by step. So you want to be meticulous when you plan. You want to be meticulous in your communication. You want to be clear, and you want to come up with details. You want to be meticulous. I think that's a good one, yeah. All right, and on this day in history, Samuel Morse demonstrates the telegraph. And we've got a picture of Samuel Morse here, and we got a picture of a kind of a caricature of a telegraph. And that was all the way back on January 6, 1838. And believe it or not, that like shaped and blew people's minds that you could communicate via telegraph, which was just basically a letter that had been sent over the wire. Really cool. Something to think about. That's weird. A long time ago. All right. Got bad jokes and puns. A pun is not completely matured until it is full grown. I think that kind of encompasses what I feel about the bad jokes and puns. They make me want to groan. Play on words, groan. Groan or groan. Yeah. We've got one birthday. We want to say happy birthday to Phoenix Haynes. Happy birthday, Phoenix. Take a look here. We got a falcon. We've got a kiddo in the backpack. Hopefully that kiddo has the bump armor bag in there. Sitting between two kitty cats. All right. And as we prepare for a productive day, let us observe a moment of silence. Now let us rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Franklin Middle School staff and students, we know every day counts. We want you to pay close attention to these announcements as we come near that time to enter back into hybrid. We want to make sure that we know those expectations, and for students that are staying remote, we want you to continue doing a great job in remote. But every day does count, and your school success starts with attendance. People here at Franklin Middle School have heard me say the best ability is availability. Got to be here. Got to show up. Got to step up. All right. Franklin Middle School staff and students, I want everyone to have a great day. And remember, it's all about choices. Read, write, and respond at Franklin Middle School. It's our focus.